Hello everyone, this is Mumbo, and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 97, and we're currently over here inside the brand spanking new sugarcane farm that we've got on the inside of the Mumbo Jumbo. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who didn't see the previous episode of Hermitcraft, we are moving on from the jungle run just for a little while, okay? We're not going to be working on there for a little while. We've been doing a lot of work over there. I've been loving it, okay? I said that many times while recording those videos. I've absolutely been loving it. But I can completely understand that some of you guys wanted a little bit more base work. So we have popped back through into the base area, and we have started work on what I would consider to be a fairly monstrous project. We are basically building all of the farms that I don't really have in my base already. So we're going to be building sugarcane farms, we're going to be building melon and pumpkin farms, going to be building cactus farms, all those sorts of things, and they are all going to be going in this area here. Now you can see that we've got a little bit of it done, okay? We've got all of the actual sugarcane farm is in place. We've got the sand, we've got all the sugarcane, we've got the slime blocks and things. None of the redstone is in yet, so we're going to be doing that today. And also none of the item collection systems are in yet either. So we are going to be doing all of that in today's episode, and I think it should be fairly exciting. Now before we begin, of course, I've got to do a bunch of redstone crafting and things, because we're going to be doing a ton of redstone in today's episode. But while I do this, I thought I would quickly talk to you guys about something that I personally am extremely excited about. Okay, I'm really excited about this. As you guys know, I have recently been working on some merchandise. Now, I've been doing that with Cap and Cook, which is a UK-based company, and they make fantastic t-shirts, okay? They really do make fantastic t-shirts. I'll put a link to their store down in the description. A lot of them are like TV-based things, like Breaking Bad-based, or Orange is the New Black, or Game of Thrones and things. So if you like those TV shows and you like cool t-shirts, then I would highly suggest checking them out. Once again, link will be down in the description. But we've partnered up, and they are designing merchandise for me based on the ideas that you gave on a recent Hermitcraft episode, and they just sent over some initial designs, and I can promise you, they look amazing. Like, they seriously do look amazing. I'm so excited to see how they all turn out, because our first initial plans just look fantastic. So I'm super chuffed. I'm super chuffed with the way that the Mumbo Jumbo merchandise is coming along. And I thought I would also announce the fact that every Sunday, when the merchandise releases, every Sunday I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm going to take a look at the comments of the previous Sunday episode of Hermitcraft, and I'm going to choose a random commenter from that episode, and I'm going to announce a winner in the next Sunday episode of Hermitcraft who will win some form of item of merchandise. I hope that makes sense. So basically, it's going to be a comments-based giveaway of Mumbo Jumbo merch, and I think that's a good way of doing it. I think that would be good fun. It will add like a little bit of a giveaway element to my channel, because I've never really done that before, so I'm really, really excited for that as well. But anyway, that's enough talking of t-shirts and things. It is now time to crack on with some redstone. So the first thing that we've got to do is we have got to clear out an area underneath here. We're going to take out all of the item elevator and everything like that that used to go up into the dirt storage silo. We've sort of removed that one now. I suppose I should add it back in at some point, but for the minute we're just going to be removing it. And what we're going to do is we're going to create the brains of the build. So this build is going to be based on a hopper timer. We can't do like a bud activated design because we're using slime blocks. So yeah, we're going to be using a hopper timer instead, and that's probably going to be based in this little area here, if I can manage to fit it in. I mean, this is going to be pretty tightly compact. Let's see what we can do. Oh, guys. Oh, my word. I've just noticed something that's really frustrating. Look at this. I sort of opened up this area, ready to line up all of the redstone and everything like that. And my farms are out of line. They're not quite in line. Look at this. Look, this one is flush with all of this. And then this side is indented. What an idiot. Seriously. Right, well, first off, I've got to take out this entire thing and I've got to rebuild it. So you know what? We're going to do that in a third-person time-lapse, because that is so stupid. Oh, what a way to start the day. everyone, after that little mishap there, where I managed to completely build that entire module in the wrong position, the worst part is about this is that the newest episode of Hermitcraft hasn't released, or at least the Thursday episode of Hermitcraft has not released. I'm recording this on Thursday morning. That episode is coming out tonight, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to read through the comments on that one, because that's going to be a really interesting read, seeing everyone telling me that this is in the wrong place. But anyway, it is now back in the correct position now. So now it is time to finally link up all of the redstone. We have got a few back areas here. I'm probably going to clear out this extra area. I'm using efficiency 3 as well at the minute, because I don't have any pickaxes whatsoever. So all in all, pretty rubbish start to the episode, but hopefully we can bring things back now. I really do wish there was some form of easy way to place upside down half slabs in Minecraft. It used to be that you could put like an MBT tag on it that would force it to be upside down, but sadly can't really do that anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, as you can see, we have linked up these top pistons here, and now I'm just placing in all of the redstone in between all of the gaps, and we need to link up those pistons there. It's going to be just such a simple job. One of the best things about using slime blocks in your builds is the fact that you only have to power one piston. As you can see here, look, we power this, that's that full row done, that's that full row done, and then these top full rows have been done, and now I just have to link up these ones, which once again is going to be pretty much the same process. That's that one done, and then if we go over here, might as well do it all on camera. Block, block, and then redstone. There we go. That is all of the modules linked up. Now I should probably show you what the brains behind the build looks like. So we've got ourselves a hopper timer right here. This is a fairly familiar sight. I'm sure you've seen these plenty of times over, originally designed by Etho way back in the day, and that runs into this monostable circuit. So that means that when this redstone block here changes states or changes position, it will power this monostable circuit. We'll get a really quick pulse through all of this redstone, which will then cause all of our slime blocks to be pushed out momentarily, then come back in, just firing all of the sugarcane everywhere, which I'm very excited for. So that is that. That's the idea. So now I'm going to link up the other side, and once again, should be relatively simple. Okay guys, so here comes the moment of truth. All of the pistons are linked up. There is sugarcane fully grown everywhere. So if this works, we should just have like a rain of sugarcane falling down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this redstone block here, and then we're going to chuck down a button. Whoa! Okay, we'll take out the redstone block. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to place down a button here, and when I press this... No way. No way. Why did I not think to test that in my testing world? The slime blocks have got stuck on the ladders. And in this one, they haven't even got up to the top. I haven't what? Oh. This is so upsetting. This has been the most upsetting project so far. Right. Once again, we have got to take out the entire sugarcane farm, pretty much. And I've got to replace the ladders with something else. You know what, I'm just going to use signs. I didn't want to use signs. I thought signs were ugly. But... oh, I just hate everything right now. Guys, I think I'm just having one of those days. I really do think I'm just having one of those days, because I've just replaced all of this with signs. It does look better than the ladders. I'll give it that. It looks a lot better than the ladders. But it turns out that the reason that all of those slime blocks stuck out wasn't because they stick to the ladders, okay? Because that would be stupid. That's what I thought. Like, what a stupid thing that would be. It turns out it's because the pulse was just far too fast. So as you can see, it works fine. Look. So now I've got to replace all of this again. Oh. Okay, I've had lunch now. I've taken some time off. I've decided that my brain just clearly wasn't functioning early in the morning there. And we now have the full up and running system. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab myself a button, and let's see if this whole thing works. So I've just rewired that back bit there as well, because none of the top parts were working. Hadn't placed in some of the redstone. So let's take a look. We need our button down here, and... there we go. That's it. Let's see if the ones in the back are working. I didn't actually see those. I think it's looking good. Was that side working? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like I've actually broken some of the redstone, which I have. I remember doing that now. So let's just quickly replace that. I want this full thing to be working before I do anything else, because otherwise, you know, you've seen how this episode has gone so far. Right, let's go again. Button press, and... Good. I'm thinking that everything is up and running now. Excellent news. Finally. Okay, so we have got a full and working sugarcane farm. I've missed a bit of sugarcane there, but other than that, it seems to be functioning pretty nicely. So now we just have to hook it up to the hopper timer, which we pretty much already have done. And that will be everything functioning correctly. Okay, so moving on from destroying, then rebuilding this entire thing multiple times over, we are now going to get on with the decorating, because I think that's important. That's something that we really need to do. This place looks like a bit of a mess. But most importantly, obviously all of the sugarcane is... Oh, okay, don't worry. So for some reason, my eyes deceived me then. I thought those slime blocks were sticking out, but they're not. So that's good. But yeah, as you can see, we don't actually have any barriers to prevent the sugarcane just flying across and landing on this pathway here. So what we're going to do is we are going to basically do this design that you can see here. We've got the wood on the top, we've got the glass barrier there, then we have got the standard compressed ice, stone slabs, and iron theme. So that's what we are going to be working on today. So I'm going to crack on with that one, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so while I do this, I thought I could quickly have a bit of a conversation with you guys, because it is now October. I'm recording this on October the 1st. When this video releases, it will be, give me a second, it will be October the 4th, which means that we're well and truly into October now. And October is the month of Halloween, as I'm sure you guys know. Now in England, okay, that's where I'm from the UK, we don't really celebrate Halloween that much. It's not really a big deal, okay? Nobody makes a big fuss. Very few people do trick-or-treating. A lot of people like dress up and things, and it's always good fun to dress up for Halloween, but we don't make a big fuss over it. Whereas I know that in the US, you guys make a really big deal of it, okay? Last year, I was in New York just before Halloween, and it was quite something. As someone that had never really experienced Halloween before, I was pretty taken aback by the fact that everyone was getting involved. Everyone was pretty much involved in Halloween. There was nobody who wasn't participating in Halloween, and it was really, really interesting. So what I thought I'd do is, of course, being a YouTube channel, I thought we could do a few Halloween related things. Now, I'm not going to be doing, I'm not going to dress up myself personally, probably not anyway. I'm not going to do that. But what I thought we could do is I thought we could do some Halloween themed builds on the Hermitcraft server. I've also been ramping up my number of horror based contraptions on the Redstone side of things. So you've seen the armor stand jump scare devices, you've seen haunted houses and things like that. Probably going to do a few more of those as well, just so I can get prepared for Halloween. But I thought we could do a few Halloween themed builds. But the issue is that I'm not very creative, okay? I've got a few ideas, I've got a few awesome ideas that I want to do, but I know that you guys are really, really awesome at coming up with ideas, so I just thought you could let me know down in the comments section what you think I should build on the Hermitcraft server for Halloween, because I'm sure you guys can come up with something, and I want to scare the pants off of all of the hermits, because let's face it, that would be really funny. Okay guys, so the main bulk of the decoration is now in, and it looks alright, yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's a nice looking area, it's a nice walkway. I think it's lovely, to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy with it. We've lit it up using the sea lanterns as well, so everything's looking cool there. The only thing that I will say is that if we just head round the back here, you can see that we've got ourselves a bit of a gap, and that is going to cause a bit of a problem with that sugarcane there. You guys have seen how the sugarcane just launches out when the slime blocks activate, and that means that we are going to be losing quite a bit up there. It's something that I hadn't really thought of. So now I've got to go up to the top, sort of fill in that area, and basically make sure that none of the sugarcane gets lost up there. But that shouldn't be too difficult, and I'm just going to crack on with that one now. Okay, everything is now done up at the top. So pretty much everything above floor level is now fully completed. We have got a little barrier to stop all of the sugarcane smashing into this wall, and I'm really tempted because all of the sugarcane is here. I'm going to hit the button. Yeah, let's hit the button, and boing! There we go. That looks absolutely awesome. Right, so that is a full harvest. Let's just make sure that all of the pistons have, in fact, extended. Yes, okay, that is excellent. Right, well, the next thing on the to-do list, the ever-expanding to-do list, it seems, is, of course, we have got to create the water system. So we're going to have water down at the bottom here, which is going to push all of the item drops across and into some hoppers that are going to run down the middle. And this is going to be like a universal hopper line that is going to be transporting all of the items. You have to remember, it's not just going to be sugarcane farms down here. It's going to be melons, it's going to be pumpkins, it's going to be the whole caboodle. So they're all going to be running into this hopper line, then probably into some form of item sorter, and then they're probably going to make their way into some form of storage system at some point. But for now, we just have to get the infrastructure in. So we're going to get the water streams in, we're going to get the hopper line going down the middle. And that shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the entire floor with something that looks a little bit better than stone and all of this stuff, because it's pretty ugly. So I'm probably going to replace that with either stone slabs, iron, sandstone, or compressed ice. Probably compressed ice, actually, because that means that the items will flow faster. So that is the plan at the minute. And yeah, I'm just going to get to work on it, I suppose. Progress update time. As you can see, we've got all of the water streams in on this side. Don't have any of the hoppers in just yet. Depth Strider is really doing well, and I don't know why I was in F1 mode there, but just wanted to give you the cinematic look, I suppose. But anyway, over to here, we're just going to be placing the same thing again. And one thing that I just want to say, and this is just something, it's like such a basic tip, okay? But for anyone who hasn't been playing Minecraft for very long, if you didn't know, you can create infinite water streams and continue placing your flowing water streams by doing it a bit like this. What you do is you get 2 water buckets, and then you place one like that, and one like that, and then the one in the middle becomes an infinite water, and then you can just keep placing them across like this, and there we go. You get yourself infinite water streams, super useful, so that's everything done. So we have done all of that, we've got all of the water streams, now we just have to get all of the iron, all of the wood to make the chests, and then all of the craftables to make the hoppers, so that we can run them right the way down the center. But also, one thing that we have to do that I've completely forgotten, and this is a really nice bit of detail that I haven't actually put in just yet, and that is the water flowing down from right up at the top there. So I'll quickly do that one, just use compressed ice to get up to the top, and there we go. That looks a lot better. I suppose I should mention that we're in a swamp at the minute, which means that the water's a little bit grey, but to be honest, it looks alright. I quite like it. So we'll place it in on that side as well. And yeah, you know, that looks really lovely. I'm happy with this room. I think it's really nice. I swear, I keep getting lost in my own base. I keep running into various different areas, getting myself mixed up, not going in the correct places. But here we are. Right, okay, we're back over at the sugarcane farms now. And that looks awesome. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Screenshot. I suppose we've got all of the horrible stuff in the background there. Obviously, we are going to be continuing this tunnel on, which is why I haven't developed this wall at all, but it looks really nice. Oh, I love it. Okay, I love the way that this place looks. Right, now all we have to do is we have to place in the hoppers, and what direction am I going to run these hoppers in? I suppose it's one of those things, it can be edited later, but it would be good if I could get it right the first time. I think I'm going to run them in this direction. I'm fairly certain that that's where I wanted to be. And one quick thing that I am going to do is, once again, redstone down at the bottom there. We need to be really careful about taking out these blocks. So it looks like we're okay. So we'll just run the water back in. But yeah, I'm going to run it in this direction simply because I have a feeling I'm going to want to place my storage area for all of these items out the back there. So this could be difficult, as I really can't see what hoppers I've actually managed to place. But let's just make our way across. Hopefully I've got enough. I had 33, and this room isn't particularly big, so we should be okay there. Need one right down at the bottom there. And then let's try and hop up like this. Oh, it's so difficult. If I didn't have Depth Strider right now, I tell you, I would be pulling my hair out. I can promise you that. Depth Strider is definitely one of the best enchantments in the game right now. But there we go. Okay, so that is everything done. That is more than everything done that I wanted to do in today's episode. Of course, we managed to destroy and rebuild one of the modules. We then redestroyed, then rebuilt the exact same module because I was being really silly. We then did all of the decorating for the outside, which looks absolutely lovely. And we have done the item collection system for all of the item drops. So, to be honest with you, it's been a really good episode. We have managed to get a ton of stuff done. And I love it when we manage to get a ton of stuff done in my Hermitcraft episodes. Recently, you know, I've been doing a little bit more relaxed episodes. I've been chilling out a bit, and that's good. That's a lot of fun. I also enjoy doing those. And today's episode has been like a hybrid of them both. It's been fairly relaxed. I've been chatting along. I've been having a lot of fun, and also I've been doing some serious building. So I'm going to head over here. I'm going to take the screenshot thumbnail for today's video. So let's just line ourselves up like this, and there we go. That will do. I think that looks absolutely lovely. So you can expect to see that as the thumbnail of today's video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.